Hi there. Welcome back to Sunnyside Journals. We're going to do a flip through today of a sweet little journal I made a while back, a remake of an old copy of The Tale of Peter Rabbit by Beatrix Potter. I don't know the exact publication date of this beautiful little book. The best I can estimate by the wear and tear on it and the color of the cover, because over the years they've come in many different colors. The best I can estimate is it is from the early 1960s or a bit before that, so maybe possibly the 50s. This is an old book that's been lovingly restored. It is 4 inches by 5.5 inches, and it has it's got about a 1-inch spine on it. You'll see here. What I did here is I'll show you with this one I haven't attacked this one yet. You'll see with these little books the dent along the spine and how originally there's a very tiny little, maybe 1/3 of an inch spine on them, which is what Peter Rabbit originally had. And by carefully taking it apart, I am able to recreate, without cutting it, a much larger spine. Let me measure it just to be on the safe side. I think it's about 1 inch. Well, it's about 1 1/8. So that's what I did with this little baby to give it lots more room to put lots of stuff in. It has 2 signatures, a total of 120 pages. Although it's not a hollow back spine, it is a hidden spine. So these signatures have been sewn in by hand and then affixed to the back of this spine. It has a Snoop alarm bell, as many of my journals have, a journal Snoop alarm bell. So if somebody gets into your journal, you can catch that sneaky Pete. Peter Rabbit is chock full of pages for journaling on. It's chock full of tuckies, tuck spots, and well, we're going to do a quick little leaf through so you can see everything in this book has been from repurposed sources. All the laces, all the ribbons, all the papers, all the fabrics. I've done my best to put the old book into it. These books don't come apart very well. The signatures are not in a very easily sortable order when you take them apart. So because of that, I've incorporated as much as I can. I didn't feel that I could squeeze much more into this book. This is a real chunky monkey here, you'll see. So anything that's been left over from me making Peter Rabbit, I will include and send with Peter to his new home. So you will get, you can see here's the front page that was there, and I believe there's another page here, and some laces and fabrics that I used, and I will include that when he goes to his new home. So let's take a look inside. His end papers are made from vintage wrapping paper. There's vintage lace here, and again, wrapping paper is in the spine there. If you can see in there, there is more of the vintage wrapping paper, like here on the ends. This is handmade paper with seeds in it. There's bullet journal paper, tea-dyed lace. Here's from a different Peter Rabbit book, because this is a matte finish. It's not the glossy finish. The original, you'll know the pages that were from this original book because they're glossy. This one is from another one, but I still thought that he was lovely. So music from Handel's Messiah. Here's an original page. They've all had to be fortified with washi tape so that, because I had to recreate leaves to put in the signatures. I've incorporated parts of the storyline here and there. Little tag. And then there's books, pages from other books that have bunnies on them. This is an Eloise Wilkin lace, paper doily. Original page, and from the original book. This is a little journaling card with some lace sewn on, and one of the illustrations from the original book, and a little clothes peg to hold it in place. Little journaling card on a altered, that's been curled. it's a paper clip, but it's been made to look a little bit fancier. The ends have been punched into lace. This is from an old calendar. Here's a journaling card. Hold on. The center of each signature has a handmade envelope in the center, and then a little something to journal on inside. This is also from a Peter Rabbit calendar. More from the original book. A little altered paper clip with children holding a bunny. And of course, as ever, this is a Sunnyside journal. There is an index card in it. Lots of space, as you can see here, for journaling. Another journaling card with a little bunny on it. The other side of the paper doily, Eloise Wilkin. A little journaling card with Peter in his handsome jacket. Another original page. I added the writing about Mr. McGregor chasing Peter out of the garden. Just a little detail there. Another index card. This was from the interior of the dust jacket that was on the original little book. The other side of the handmade paper. This is also from the little calendar I have that was a Peter Rabbit calendar. Here is a permanent bookmark that can be moved to any place where you happen to be working in the book. Another little bunny detail. Another original page. Bookmark with a child holding a bunny. Another paper doily. This is actually a small, I don't know whether it's a thank you card or it's just a blank card. But I thought that reminded me of a garden. And of course, Peter has all his escapades in Mr. McGregor's garden. Bullet journal paper. Original page. More journaling space. Blank spaces for you to make this your own. Personalize it. Belly band with journaling space. This is from a Dick and Jane book. Dick and Jane type book. There's many different kinds out there. It's an early school reader, so it could be Dick and Jane, but I'll need to read the words when I get to the other side and see whether either Dick or Jane is mentioned. Here's another handmade envelope with a little tuck spot inside. This is the center of the second hand-sewn signature. So what I do is I sew the envelope in. It hides the knot for the center of the signature, and then I glue it shut after I'm done, after the book is completely put together. Another little journaling card with a paper clip that's been detailed with little buttons and some more old music and cotton lace. Tom. So I don't think it's Dick and Jane. This is Tom and someone else. Tom and Susan. Oh my. All right, there we go. Now we know. Again, another journaling card, index card, made from a piece cut off of the original dust jacket that was on this book. Original page, little tuck spot with a bunny on it. Tuck spot on the other side with a few little extra journaling places. This is bullet journal paper. Hold on, let's get you back in where you belong. Come on, in you go. Thank you. And in you go. Thank you. Another original interior page. More bullet journaling paper that's been coffee stained. The other side of that blank card with the garden theme. The other side of the paper doily. More of the original interior paper or book. A journaling card with a paper ruffle sewn on that is also from the vintage wrapping paper that is on the end papers. And there's Peter in his beautiful little jacket with his little cottontail. And again, here's the vintage wrapping paper and some more lace where the spine has been sewn in. So that's the tale of Peter Rabbit. This little Snoop alarm bell has simply been looped through a space in the spine. It can be removed. It doesn't need to stay there, but I think they're kind of fun. So Peter and the little bit of extras will be available for purchase. I do ship to Canada and the United States during this free shipping period on Etsy. So keep that in mind. I will ship overseas. Please message me privately and I'll do my best to calculate the costs ahead of time for you before you make your decision. So if you're interested in this overseas, absolutely message me. I'm very happy to work with you. So there we go. That's the tale of Peter Rabbit. And thank you for visiting. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye.